Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus and welcome to Livestream Tuesday. I hope you guys had a great weekend and a great Halloween as well. Now, on this live stream, I had to reverse everything that I did for that Halloween stream on Saturday night. So it's taken me about 45 minutes or maybe even an hour undoing everything. So hopefully it will all work and it's been rectified to the normal setup. But let's see straight away if we can get you guys up on screen, which we have here in the live chat room. Hello guys, thank you for joining me tonight. We have Jennifer in there, Michelle, Perspex, Savant, and Tina, and Neil, and Alexi, and Nora in there, Small Picture, Linda, Z's in the house, Leanne, Jeff, and Empress Mermaid, Karen's in there, Chet, Perry, Kevin, Lynn, Billy, Chango, Chalemba, Jennifer. Hello guys, thank you for joining me, and a massive hello and thank you to the moderators who are in there as well. We did see Neil going through the screen, but also we might have Carla in there. We definitely do have Carla in there because I saw her name earlier, and Laurie's in there as well. So hello moderators, thank you for doing such a great job on these live streams. Now hopefully you can hear me and everything's working fine, and without further ado, let me get my patrons' names up on screen because they always go across the bottom of the screen during these live streams. And in the last live stream, sometimes it doesn't load up the up-to-date list, and I don't know why that is. So I did change the background to black on the Halloween version, and it should have been black to make it a little bit more spooky. I don't know why I thought that would work, but it loaded up the old purple version of it with a background. So if it starts showing the names with a black background, it means hopefully it's going to be the up-to-date list. It looks like it is. So fingers crossed, because before it just stopped at Velvet's name, and then everybody else's name who's become a patron after that wasn't being shown. So we will see. We'll just have to watch that list all the way through. So we have had a little bit of action in the super chat window so far, which we will jump into soon. But we also have, I guess the big news of the day is the US election that's going on. So I think we probably won't have as many viewers as normal because people are checking out the election results, or at least how it's going. I'm not sure that the results are actually today or tonight. I usually go to bed quite late, so hopefully I'll be able to get a bit of a vibe as to how it's going over in the USA. And we do have quite a lot of reports on it here in the UK, so it's going to be running, I think, on Sky News all night, just seeing who's ahead and who's behind and all that kind of stuff. So exciting times over in the USA, and we'll try and have an exciting time on these live streams and this live stream with the pick roulette, which will be coming up later on as well. So stay tuned for that. And just as I mentioned that, I want to say about the pick roulette and the fact that on Saturday we had a bit of a spin and somebody won, but then they weren't here in the live chat room. So then we spun it again, and then the next person wasn't here, but eventually Paul was in the live chat room, so he'll be picking up his pick. But the up-to-date, not rules, but I guess information about the pick roulette is going to be available now at wingsofpegasus.com, and I might be able to do a screen capture here so that you guys should see this on screen. Here we go. So this is wingsofpegasus.com, and you won't be able to see my little arrow, but you'll be able to see what it's actually hovering over. If I go over live streams, you should be able to see it go blue, so you need to click on that and then it will load up. And if you want to go and join the Wings of Pegasus supporters group on the Facebook page, then just click on this banner here that says Wings of Pegasus supporters group, and that will take you to the page. You can join up there. That's where I get the pictures from to show on these live streams. So thank you everyone for uploading those to that group. And we have the live stream guidelines there and all of this kind of stuff, and the pick roulette information is there. So scroll down to the bottom of the page and then you'll see how it works, and Carla's just explained it all there, that you need to be watching live in order to see that you've won, and then for her to pick up the information from you just to get your address to send off that pick. So that is basically where you can go to in order to just get up to speed with the pick roulette. And it will be the case that now, if somebody wins and they're not in the live chat room, then we're not going to keep on spinning endlessly like we started to do on Saturday, because it could go on for hours. So it's just going to be one spin of the pick roulette, and if the person who wins isn't in the live chat room at that time, or doesn't let themselves be known before the end of the live stream to Carla, then we're just going to have to go with the next live stream and the next pick roulette, if there is going to be one at the next live stream. But anyway, just to clear that up, that's where you can go in order to find all of the information about it. And thank you, Carla, for doing all of that. So let's get the super chat window up on screen, and we've had some action in here already. And Orlando was the first out of the blocks with a $2 donation. Thank you for this, Orlando. The message is, it is about that time. Spike the likes with a thumbs up. And let me get the live likes up on screen. See where we are at. And that's the screen capture up on screen. And there we have, I think that's not 14. I think it might be 147 that the number is, because I can see that on a different screen. So I don't know why the screens all move as soon as I go live. I all set it up perfectly, and then we go live and everything moves for some reason. But I think it's 147, something like that. 150 something. Hopefully it's that and not 15. But thank you guys so much for hitting that thumbs up. If you can hit that thumbs up now, it'll be massively appreciated. We can get an early spike of the likes, as recommended by Orlando. Here we go, spike the likes. You can get your hands on one of these mugs in the tray underneath this video, but also from teespring.com, and just type in Wings of Pegasus, you'll be able to find all of the merchandise. But spike the likes, there we go. Great idea from Orlando, and I'm gonna have to try and straighten up that likes thing so that we can actually see how many likes there are at some point. But thank you, Orlando, for that donation. And Paul donated $5 after Orlando, and thank you for this, Paul. The message is for the Happy Place Fund, so thank you for that, Paul. Deborah then donated $5 and said, in at the deep end will return, and then donated again straight afterwards. Thank you for that, Deborah. Another $5. It says, I meant in at the deep end, not typing future for me. So thank you, Deborah. I think because Deborah put IN instead of I in the first message. So I know what you meant in the first place, and it will indeed. We just need to find some players that don't mind playing over a backing track they haven't heard before. I know since coming up with the idea and doing the first one with Michael Palmisano, I now start to realise that it is asking a lot for somebody to play over something they've never heard before, because it is something that players don't really do, and it takes a lot of concentration and a lot of ability, but melodic ability, I guess, through the guitar. It's not something that you ever do, just playing along to something and you don't know where the backing's going. You're always told the key, and this is why I wanted to do it, because I think it's interesting to hear players play that don't know where the track's going, because that is them just 100% conscious playing off the top of your head, firing from the hip, and there's no safety net, literally. I mean, some people that play live who say that there's no safety net, they know the key of what they're playing over the top of. So there still is a safety net, because you'll always be able to play in key. But anyway, we will see. It definitely will return, even if it's just myself and Michael doing them all the time. And even if it's just me doing them, maybe I'll just have myself playing over backing tracks that I've never heard before, because I think it is, as Michael did agree on that first one, I think it is an important thing to show everybody that everybody isn't just amazing at playing the guitar. When they don't know the backing, they can't just go through loads of endless scales and play all the things that they've previously rehearsed, because that's not applicable anymore. So it is an important thing to show that everybody's on the same plane, and it's a level playing field for every single guitarist, regardless of how long you spent playing scales. But thank you for that donation, Deborah. And I'm going to have to scroll down here because Lucy has donated $19.99. Thank you for this, Lucy. The message is, Howdy Phil, fellow wingers and new wingers, spike the likes. Phil, how's the deep end guitarist search going? I'm trying to find some up for the challenge, but I think they're afraid of looking bad. With a smiley face, some rock horns, a heart, and peace. So thank you for that, Lucy. And I'm still sending out emails and just trying to think of guitarists that wouldn't mind doing it. I think it's almost a bit of a personality thing as well. Just trying to find people that are a bit easygoing and don't mind maybe just playing a few notes that sound wrong. But that's the whole point, that when you're playing over a backing that you've never heard before, there are going to be wrong notes, or at least notes that don't sound particularly in key because you don't know the key. So we will see, but I will keep on searching, keep on sending out those emails, and I'll keep on letting you guys know over on Patreon how I'm getting on and which replies I've had from which guitarists, and we'll just have to see if we do get somebody soon. Fingers crossed that we will. But thank you for this, Lucy. Michael has donated $5. Thank you for that, Michael. The message is, hello Phil, elections here, but no results for 4 hours. Much more fun watching this. So thank you, Michael. So, as I said, I'm up pretty late, so I'll maybe be able to see some of the results, or at least some of the first results, to see how things are going. And I think sometimes, depending on the states, I'm obviously not an expert about it because I'm from the UK, but apparently there are some states that are more important than others, or show the shift in power or the shift in voting compared to where they normally vote or who they normally vote for. So I'm sure you guys over in the USA know it inside out and know what things mean, but I'll tune in and see what happens and see if I can understand it. And Motown Girl 22 has donated $5. Thank you for that. It's a straight up donation without a message. And Stephen has donated $3 as well. Thank you for this, Stephen. And there is the guy doing the thumbs up. And thank you for that. Empress Mermaid has donated $2. Thank you for this. And the message is, I vote for Phil for president. Laugh out loud. So thank you for that. And I don't even know if that's possible. I don't know how it works over in the USA. Maybe if I lived there for a long period of time, then I could try and run for president of the USA. How crazy would that be? And I know that President Trump tweets. He does the Twitter thing. I don't think a president has ever live streamed on a Tuesday night and a Saturday night, which would be entertaining, but I think maybe there might be a few more viewers if I was president. That'd just be crazy. Then again, thinking about it, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was the governor of California, I do believe. I think so. My brain isn't just feeding me lies. So there must be some kind of way that if you are born in another country that you can start to run for governor or maybe president. I do not know. But anyway, thank you, Empress Mermaid, for that donation. And Carl has donated $5. Thank you for this, Carl. The message is, the usual, if it ever gets safe again, singing at a wedding this weekend remotely should be a challenge. Laugh out loud. So thank you for that, Carl. And this is for the Cross the Pond Fund that we had before COVID, but unfortunately COVID came in and we're just going to have to see if anything ever becomes safe again to travel to different countries. But singing at a wedding, so congratulations on that. The only problem might be if you're singing along to any backing that is coming from the venue, because then the live stream, there's always like a delay of half a second or a second. So it is a bit of a nightmare if you are trying to do that, but hopefully you'll have the backing behind you and then you can sing so that at least the audio and your singing is perfectly in time and it's not affected. So I hope that goes well for you, Carl. We are going to be jumping into the first video of the night, and if you do get a chance to hit that thumbs up, we are at, I think, 189 likes so far, and we might be able to get the likes target up on screen. I'm not sure that that target is correct. It says 325, but that might be from the Halloween one that we did on Saturday. I know that on Tuesday there's going to be less people watching, especially tonight because of the election over in the USA. So we might have to change that. I might try and get that adjusted. So I've got to adjust that, and then I'll try and get the likes. I'll remove the likes. We'll watch a video first of all, and hopefully when we come back it'll all be organized. We'll be able to see the likes, and we'll be able to see the likes target, and we'll be able to see the likes target for the pick roulette, which we should be aiming for tonight, but we will see. Anyway, I'm going to quickly load up the video that I'm a little bit behind before I actually started the live stream, because I was trying to get rid of all the Halloween stuff that I had on screen, including a big pumpkin head off to the side of the screen. I did manage to get rid of that, thankfully. But I'm just going to have a little look down the list, because Orlando requested Paris Nord, the acoustic version of it. So we're going to be jumping straight into that in order for this live stream to get a little bit more organized while we're watching that video. But thank you, Orlando, for requesting that. Also, Terry said it sounds great, and a cartoon question mark. I'm not sure we'll be able to fit in a cartoon tonight, because I usually have to try and find a little bit more space. We do have some pictures to get through and the pick roulette for tonight. So the show is a bit jam-packed, which is a good thing, and we'll get through this. We're going to be playing the Paris Nord acoustic version now. I'll sort everything else as much as possible behind the scenes while this is playing. I might pop into the chat room while this is playing as well, and I'll see you guys after. Rock! Hello, Phil here, obviously. This is going to be my acoustic version of one of my album tracks called Paris Nord, and I'm going to film another bit after this and edit it in so that I can sing the other part of the chorus with myself. If I had known, if I had known for just one moment you'd be gone, it's not okay, we want to know, lost in your eyes, Paris night skies, both hypnotized. Find a way to find your way, spend the night with you in Paris Nord. It's so unfair, you left me there, you took the 9:35 from Paris Nord. In a heartbeat, you were gone, like ships in the night, love at first sight, holding you tight. Find a way to find your way, spend the night with you in Paris Nord. It's so unfair, you left me there, you took the 9:35 from Paris. Hello, thank you so much for watching my acoustic version of my track called Paris Nord. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I wanted to do something a little bit different this month, so just a guitar and a vocal and another guitar and vocal behind me as well. But the names that you can see going up the screen here are the names of my patrons who I'd like to say a massive thank you to for making this video possible and making all of my analysis videos possible as well. So a massive thank you to you guys. You know who you are. If you want to get involved yourself, head over to www.patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus, and if I don't see you over there, I'll see you guys at the next video or in the comments section on YouTube. So I'll catch you guys later. Rock! And here I am again, so I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That's my acoustic version of Paris Nord, a song that is available of mine over at wingsofpegasus.com/store, and you can get the album version of that. That was obviously the acoustic version, but the album version has a lot more bells and whistles and strings and all kinds of things going on in the background during the whole song, and it gets a little bit more progressive as it moves on. But anyway, you'll have to listen to it to get the version or the appreciation of that album version. But anyway, thank you for requesting that over on Patreon at Orlando, but everybody just answering my requests over there, because it really does help me in these live streams. So let's get you guys back on screen in the live chat room and also in the super chat, because we did have a little bit of extra action going on in the super chat window, and we are going to be jumping straight into that. I might have to scroll up a little bit just to see what's going on. So thank you guys for all of these donations. And we have, I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody out. We have Chango Chalemba, who has donated £5. Thank you for this. The message is, hello Phil, what's your favourite Dire Straits track, lyrics-wise, with some rock horns and some leaves or a tree or something, and then it looks like a flag, but it's difficult to see. It might not be, but thank you for that donation. And lyric-wise, Dire Straits, I do like Sultans of Swing, but everybody loves that song, and I did an analysis of that relatively recently as well. And it's a little bit light-hearted, and also when you know the track and the reason behind it being written, and the fact that they were just a jazz band called Sultans of Swing just playing in a pub in London, it's an interesting topic or something to write about lyrically. Also, Money for Nothing I like as well, because it's a little bit kind of tongue-in-cheek and just talking about the industry, but then on a serious note, probably Brothers in Arms, because that's a bit of a departure from the more, not jokey, but tongue-in-cheek lyrical content. Brothers in Arms was very much more depth involved in that lyrical content. So I guess I haven't really answered the question there. So I like the light-hearted stuff. I like the deeper stuff as well. If you're going to push me, then I'll say Brothers in Arms, probably. That's going to be one of those that just has a little bit more of a serious connotation to it. So that's what I will pick. So thank you, Chango, for that. And Laurie has donated $5. Thank you for this, Laurie. And thank you for moderating as well. All the moderators in the house, thank you for joining me on these live streams every time, making the live streams such a great place to be. And the community in that live chat room, thank you guys as well for making it such a nice place to be community-wise and with all the chat in there. So anyway, thank you, Laurie, for moderating as well, and this donation. The message is, Phil, love, zip it. No politics talk or you'll cause a nightmare for your mods. With a funny face, a thumbs up, and a happy face. So thank you for that, Laurie. And I think it was somebody else that mentioned it above about I vote Phil for president, laugh out loud. So it was something that came up, and I will try to avoid talking about politics as much as possible. Obviously, if it's within a message, and the fact that it is the election day over in the USA, and why people might think, why are there less people watching the live stream? Because not everyone is in the USA, they watch from other countries. So anyway, I'm not saying to vote for one person or the other person. vote for whoever you want. It's totally a free world, and that's all we'll say about politics. And this is something that we had in the UK when we were voting to leave Europe. When we did vote and it was decided that we're going to leave Europe, the people that didn't want to leave Europe then wanted to do another vote again because they didn't like the result. But unfortunately for them, that's not what a democracy is. You just vote, and it's just having to be grown up enough to accept that there are other people in the world, and whoever votes the most, even if you don't like it, that's just the world. You have to be appreciative of other people's points of view. And if everyone could do that, I think there'd be a lot less, a lot less world wars that have happened in the past. It always tends to be either politics, religion, all these powder kegs that could potentially explode. It's, a very dangerous thing when people don't really appreciate or have that empathy for the other side and the other people's views. And that just goes for life in general. I'm not even talking about politics now. I'm just talking about people's points of view about anything. But anyway, thank you for Laurie's donation. Laurie, I will keep away from the politics from now on. Thank you, Marge, as well, who has donated $2. Thank you for this. It's a straight up donation without any message. And then, oh gosh, has donated $5. Thank you for that, oh gosh, aka Ashkan. Hi Phil, do you give any credence to the negative comments on Corbyn anti-Semite assertions? So this is the thing that I've said. I'm not going to talk about politics. Over here in the UK, we had a leader of the opposition called Jeremy Corbyn, and he did some anti-Semite things. I'm not really sure. I don't keep up with the news too much, but I know that he then got removed from his position because he didn't say about, or it was found that he did do something and then he said that it was exaggerated, and then he's been removed from his position. But I'm not really sure, and I'm not going to talk about politics, so it's something that I don't really follow it as much to have an informed opinion about it. I've just read what's on the news, and as everybody knows, not everything you read in the news is the actual correct news and factual. It depends what side you're reporting it from. But anyway, thank you for that donation. Orlando has donated $2. Thank you again, Orlando. The message is, I voted for pizza with lots of pizza slices. And if there's one thing to vote for, pizza is definitely something that I would advise you voting on, getting pizza and more pizza. So thank you for that, Orlando. And Tim has donated $5 as well. Thank you for this, Tim. The message is, happy to be alive and not working tonight. So great that Tim is not working tonight. Thank you for joining me and everybody else in the live chat room tonight. And I hope you have a great time. Rose is in the house and has donated $5. Straight up donation. Thank you for that, Rose. And King Nero has donated $5. Thank you for this. The message is, vote for none of the above. Now let's enjoy the show. So great advice there from King Nero as well. So I should have on screen now. We're at 234. I always love seeing 234 on the screen, and also when the time is 1, 2, 3, 4, when it's 34 minutes past 12. I don't know why it entertains me so much to see the clock actually counting, but we have 234 likes tonight so far. So thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up, and we are aiming for, I did try and change this to 315. Here we have it. Tonight's likes goal, 315. That's what we're aiming for. So if you can hit that thumbs up, maybe we will get close to it tonight. I know last time we had to rely on the catch-up crew, and thank you everybody that watches this in the future and also hits that thumbs up, because it really does help this channel to grow and this live stream to get out there as well. So it is much appreciated, you guys clicking on that thumbs up. We'll see if we can have a spike of the likes. We've just gone past midnight here in the UK. So we are moving along with this live stream. We're closing in on 250 likes for the live stream so far. So we might get closer to 315. And the pick roulette target for next Tuesday is 320. It's not 330, because I think that was Saturday's one, was it? Let me see if I can do Look at that, a really quick type as if it never happened. It's 320 because the likes goal is always 5 before the pick roulette, or I think that's pretty much how it's been working. So 320 is the pick roulette likes target for tonight. We will be having a picks roulette tonight, and you can watch out for that. I might just remove that off the screen. I think we all know we can just set that in our minds. 320. As we look at the counter, we're at 254. So 320 isn't too far away, but we will see how we get on with it. Another huge piece of news is that from a subscriber standpoint, we've now just passed 154,000 subscribers on the channel. Thank you so much, everyone, for hitting that thumbs up, but also subscribing and hitting the little notification icon as well. If you do that, it means you'll know exactly when I'm going live, which is always, by the way, a Tuesday and a Saturday. But just in case you lose track of which day it is, which is easily done, especially here in the UK now that we're going down to lockdown, and everyone's now just at home and furloughed and not going to work anymore, so it's probably easy to lose track of the days. But I am always live on a Tuesday and a Saturday. If you do lose track of the days, you'll then get notified if you click on the bell icon. And I think there's another option that you can click to get notified for all videos, just everything that I do, the analysis videos, the live streams. You'll just get a notification for all of those. So click that and tick the box, and you'll never miss a live stream or an analysis video in the future. So thank you, everyone. 154,000 is just a crazy number. If you are watching this live stream and you want to subscribe, then you can do it during this live stream as well. That would be much appreciated if you could hit the thumbs up, but also subscribe, and we'll just see where we end up with this crazy subscriber count, and also just the crazy amount of likes that we get now on these live streams. And hitting that thumbs up, if you could do it, it would be much appreciated. Maybe we'll get a spike of the likes in 35 minutes, or at 35 minutes past midnight here in the UK. We are going to be jumping into the next video of the night, and I'm going to be hopping over to the request page over on Patreon to see what we had requested over there as the cover for tonight, because Deborah has requested Don't Stop Believin', and I think this was requested a lot more times as well, because Joan also asked for that straight afterwards. And thank you guys for all of these requests. And let me scroll down, because I think it came up. We had Marilee as well, who did request that. And let me keep on scrolling down. There's too many to have a little look through. But thank you, everyone, for requesting Don't Stop Believin', my version of it by Journey, of course. I'm going to let this video play now. If you want to hit that thumbs up during the video, you can do that as well. And I'll jump into the live chat room while this is playing, and I'll see you guys after. Rock!
Town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
much for watching my cover of Don't Stop Believing by Journey. The names you can see here are my patrons. Hi patrons, thanks so much for your support and for making videos like this possible. If you want to get involved yourself and if you want to talk to me and maybe suggest some other songs that I can cover, head to this website down here, patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus. And if I don't see you on Patreon, I'll see you at the next video. Have a great day, rock! And there we have it. That was my version of Don't Stop Believin' by Journey, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do like to keep the video rolling sometimes at the end so that you can see the list of patrons that I had at that particular time when I did that cover video, because it's great to see how many people have joined in since then, but also the names of the people that were there right at the beginning. And sometimes Rhiannon is here on the live streams as well, and she was my first ever patron, and it just had a patron, well I said patrons, just a number 1, and that was Rhiannon really early on. So thank you Rhiannon for that support, but then also everybody else who's now joined up, and all of the people that are now over there whose names are at the bottom of the screen. And I think this is maybe a bit of a reason for the problem with this list at the bottom. I think hopefully it's working that all the names are there, but now there's over 300 names that have been added to this list, and it might just go on for too long for the software to deal with all of the names. But that's a great problem to have, that there are so many people over on Patreon supporting me, making this live stream possible and everything that I do on the channel possible, that the software does struggle to keep them all going. But I will check it later on and double check to make sure that all the names are on there and they're going through and it's saved it and that it's all good. But let's jump back into the super chat window and get you guys back on screen as well, because we've had a little bit of action in there and I want to make sure that I don't miss anybody out. We have Motown Girl 22 who has donated $5. Thank you for that. The message is, this live chat is great. You were my first. Wish I knew when I first had to go from Virginia to Maine because of COVID-19. So thank you for that, Motown Girl 22. And Amy has donated $4.99. Thank you for that, Amy. The message is, yeah, live stream. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else tonight. Thanks, Phil. So thank you for that, Amy, and the kind words. And Kay has donated $5. Thank you for that, Kay. It's a straight up donation. And Subversively Surreal has donated $4.99. Thank you for that. The message is, do not be a good German, and people love people who have the guts to be political. So thank you for that, and I'm not sure what that means. I'll have to try and read it and understand it at another time, but thank you for that donation. And Rose has donated $2. Thank you for this, Rose. And the message is, I love my shirt, hoodie and CD. So thank you, Rose, for buying that merchandise, and also everybody, including Rose, who takes a picture, uploads it to the Facebook page, the Wings of Pegasus supporters group over on Facebook. And go back to the beginning of this live stream if you're watching this in the future, because I do take you through how to get to the Wings of Pegasus supporters group over on Facebook. But thank you, Rose, for this donation and for getting a hold of the shirt, hoodie and CD. Orlando has donated $2. Thank you for that, Orlando. The message is 261 thumbs up. Keep spiking the likes with lots of thumbs up. So thank you for that, Orlando. Great idea. And he said 261. We're now at 293. So it looks like Orlando's balloting for thumbs has worked. And thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up and for getting us closer to our likes total of 315, which is what we're aiming for tonight. And it looks like we're getting pretty close. We're within maybe, what was that, 20? My maths isn't very good, but maybe we are getting close. And I might just keep the other target on screen so we get the roulette likes target of 320. We might be able to hit that tonight, fingers crossed. And then we'll be having another pick roulette happening next Tuesday. We are going to be having one tonight as well. So, just in case, to reiterate about being involved in the Pick Roulette next week, if we do hit 320 likes, if you type in the live chat room, I agree, in capital letters, your name will be added to the Pick Roulette wheel for next Tuesday, and then you have to be attending the live stream and just be in the live chat room while the Pick Roulette is going on in order to see that you've won, and then let Carla know about the contact details to get in contact with you to send you the pick that you will win in the Pick Roulette. So just to let you guys know, that is how it works, how it happens, and all of those instructions. Again, go back to the beginning of this video if you're watching it in the future, because I explain it at the beginning of the live stream. But we're aiming for 320 tonight. We will be jumping into the pictures very soon over on Facebook. Thank you everyone for uploading those. And we will be jumping into the Pick Roulette for tonight as well, because we are really pressing on with the time here. It's just gone 1:45 here in the morning. So I'm in the UK, by the way, just in case you don't know what my clock is all about, because it is different. I think our time zones are now matched up a little bit better across the world, so it's good. I'm not out of sync with everybody, hopefully, fingers crossed. But anyway, Orlando, thank you for that donation. And Mary has donated $10. Thank you for this, Mary. The message is, on the topic of talent versus practice, I have this idea that our talent is something we love enough to practice more, sort of a chicken/egg concept, but something to think about. So thank you for that, Mary. And I'm just going to try and get this screen organized a little bit more so that we can get it without all those words at the top, the stream settings and viewer activity and stuff. But anyway, Mary, thank you for this. And I think the difference between talent and practice, I think that having talent for something means that you probably do want to practice it more, because you can see that other people aren't as adept, or they don't pick things up as quickly as you can. So then you think, oh, I might have an advantage with something here, so you might feel more inclined to practice that way. I think that certainly there are some people who aren't necessarily naturally talented at something, but they just love to do it and practice a lot, and therefore get to the same level, and most of the time surpass the people with talent, as I always say on this channel. And it's a very common saying that just hard work and practice will always beat lazy talent. So if you're talented but you never put in any hard work, somebody who does put in a lot of hard work and hasn't got the natural talent for it will improve beyond the person who was talented, because talent only gets you so far. And I'm sure all of you guys have seen interviews with all of the top artists around the world. They all agree that it's not about talent, it's about hard work. And generally the people that reach the very top have talent, but also just work harder than everybody else. And all the people who have actually ever got anywhere in life generally have just worked really hard, and there's no real secret to it. It's just putting in the hours every day, and probably just putting in more hours than the other people who are all in the same rat race, all trying to be successful. And that's what it's all about, putting in the hard work. But when it comes to playing guitar, and I know that Mary is referencing a post that I did yesterday on Patreon, because I just did one last night, including the in at the deep end situation and emailing guitarists. And I know that over there I said that nowadays guitarists and the younger generation of guitarists are learning to play the guitar by watching YouTube, and they're being stimulated visually by looking at somebody playing the guitar, and then they copy what the person is doing and where they're putting their hand, rather than back in the day where you didn't have the internet, didn't have YouTube, didn't even have videos of people playing. You used to have to listen to learn. And that's certainly how I started, listening to Jimi Hendrix records, and then moving on to guys like Van Halen on tape. I wasn't ever watching any videos. You had to listen and work it out. So it means that your ear is learning your instrument, so that when you then do want to play over a track, for example, that you don't know the key of, your ear has already worked it out, because you can hear where you should be going and what notes you should be playing and the notes that you want to play on your instrument. I've always said that I didn't used to be able to sing, so I learned to play in order to sing through an instrument, and that's how I approached it playing on the guitar. So when there is any kind of backing track, I'm sure that if you do sing yourselves, you don't struggle singing over a backing track. You don't even know the key. For example, if somebody plays your favourite song and they've changed the key of it, I guarantee you that you will sing in the correct key of the backing. You don't need to know what that key is. You naturally do it. And that's basically what I'm trying to do with my In at the Deep End segment on this channel, is singing through the instrument. Because you can sing vocally, why shouldn't you be able to sing through a guitar? And that is what it's all about. And I think that it is going to be a struggle for people that learn to play watching and not listening, because they don't have that part, maybe, of the brain that is now going to organize it as audio going into your head. They need a visual to see, right, where are we? And they need to know the key to know which scales they play, because they can look at their guitar and they know where the scales are. If you start on the 5th fret of your low E string, that's an A. So you can play through your A major scale. Visually, you can see it. You don't even need to hear it. If you just put your finger there and your guitar's in tune, you will play the A major scale if you start on that 5th fret of your low E string and just play through the A major scale. But anyway, so yeah, but back to the whole talent thing. Yeah, I think it is something that if you do have a natural talent, you will want to practice more. But people that just love to do something, when they practice, they can overtake the talented people as well. But anyway, Mary, thank you for that donation. Polly has donated $4.99 as well. Thank you for that, Polly. It's a straight up donation. Paul has donated again, $5. Thank you for this, Paul. The message is, thank you, moderators. Let's spike those likes, everybody. So thank you for that, Paul. Let's see where we are. 323 likes already. So thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up. We've hit the likes goal up in the corner. That has been smashed. We've also hit the pick roulette likes target. So thank you everyone for getting us to that target over there. And make sure that you type in I agree in capital letters to be part of that pick roulette that we've just made happen next week. By typing I agree in capital letters. I know that I've just mentioned that, but just in case. Also, don't type it when you can't see the live chat room up on screen, because sometimes the live chat room isn't shown again by the side of the video, so then Carla has to look through the live chat room from the video that you can see on screen now as we're doing it live. So make sure that you do type in I agree when you can see the live chat room, because if you do it when the live chat room isn't on screen, Carla's not going to be able to see that and you won't be able to be added to the roulette wheel. But with that said, we're going to be jumping into the super chat window after. I know that there have been other donations, so thank you guys for that, but I do get through all of the donations during the live stream, so don't worry, I will address those before we finish. And we are going to be getting some pictures up on screen, so in order to do this I have to go to a different place, and hopefully it's going to work. I was reorganizing things earlier on in order to get rid of all the Halloween stuff that we had going on Saturday, but I should be able to disappear now, and we do have a little bit of Pig Roulette Likes Target still up on screen, so I might get rid of that to make it clearer with these pictures. So, first of all, we should have Debbie up on screen with her Let's see how they get on mug. It's a little bit further away, but thank you, Debbie, for uploading this. And this is the mug that you can get over at teespring.com. And type in Wings of Pegasus, you'll be able to find all of the merchandise. But on the back of that, it's, well, on the front, as we can see, or technically is the back. It depends whether you're left or right-handed. It changes. So there's technically no front or back. But it says, let's see how they get on. And then on the back, we have, and there we have it. So thank you, Debbie, for uploading that picture to the Wings of Pegasus supporters group over on Facebook. And next we have Mikey, who is showing off her limited edition Pick Roulette Winners Pick. And she's busting out the rock horns as well. So thank you so much for uploading that picture, and congratulations for winning the pick in the Pick Roulette, which we will be getting into soon. But also thank you just everybody for uploading the pictures, because it's great to have a look at you guys during these live streams rather than just looking at me the whole time. But thank you, Mikey, for uploading that picture. And last but certainly not least, we have Bonnie, who has received her pick as well. So congratulations, Bonnie, for the win in the pick roulette and also for uploading the picture. Not that you need congratulations for uploading a picture, but thank you for doing that. And as you can see, there's some guy holding a guitar there as well. So thank you for those uploads. We are going to be jumping into the pick roulette for tonight. And hopefully this is going to go seamlessly, but I'll probably just put a little bit I just tempted fate, so it's not going to happen. So we will see. We're going to be jumping into this, and good luck everybody. It's going to be the pick roulette for tonight. We're going to have the little intro, and then hopefully it's going to go to the backing screen. We'll get the wheel up on screen, and we'll see who is going to win the pick tonight. Rock! So here we have it. The roulette wheel is up on screen, and thank you again, Carla, for organising all of this, putting all of the names in the wheel. I think we have 100 entries for tonight's wheel. I think there's about 100 names there. So thank you everyone for typing I agree last week, and we've got exactly a 1 in 100 chance of winning. So good luck everybody. And we are going to go through. I can see that there's one that's been left blank, and that might be just because Carla wants to put a bit in there for Wings of Pegasus to win, but Wings of Pegasus cannot win on this. So if it does land on that one that's just gone through now, then we're going to spin again, because Wings of Pegasus cannot win the pick roulette, because I've already got the picks right next to me. But let's have a shuffle of the names, and we do this 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. We are randomized, and I'm going to click, and we are off for Tuesday night's pick roulette. Good luck everybody. And I mean, last time we almost had Teresa, who won twice. She'd already won before, but she wasn't watching on the live stream, unfortunately. So it means that she just has her one pick, but I think one is enough. You have to be very lucky to win it twice in a row. But we are slowing down. We're slowing down. And we have Diane in there, Alexi, Sandra, Bob, and Maiden Fan. Is it going to go as far as that? We might even go as far as Mary. Maybe. And it is Mary. Thank you so much for entering the pick roulette. You have won a Wings of Pegasus signed pick. So that will be on your way, or on its way to you. You can be on your way to telling Carla in the live chat room. If you are in there, Mary, please contact Carla in the live chat room so that you can receive your pick. And congratulations, Mary, and everybody. Thank you for entering, and it was a 1 in 100 chance, and Mary is our winner for tonight. So let's see if we can get this off screen and get back to me, and we are here. So congratulations, Mary, again, and we are at 346 likes. It just ticked over, so thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up on the live stream tonight. We have hit the target for next week's roulette. So if you want to type I agree, you can do that now in the live chat room, because the live chat room is on screen and Carla can see all of the names. So type in I agree and you'll be part of that pick roulette for next week. And make sure that you do tune in, because in order to win, if your name is landed on, you have to be in the live chat room during the live stream, or at least let Carla know that you are in the live chat room before the end of the live stream. And it's just 1 AM here in the UK, so we are going to be wrapping things up relatively soon. We've got maybe time for one more video, or at a push 2 more videos, but we will see how we get on. But anyway, I can see lots of people going through typing I agree, so type in those I agrees to get into that pick roulette wheel for next week, next Tuesday night. So thank you everybody, and like I mentioned before, if Mary isn't in the live chat room, we're not going to do lots and lots of spins because it could go on endlessly. It's going to be part of the new protocol. And go over to wingsofpegasus.com, the live stream section that I showed you guys at the beginning of this live stream. Just head to the live stream section on my website, wingsofpegasus.com, and in that live stream section, you'll see the protocol, the information for the pick roulette and how it all works. So thank you everybody for entering it. And I hope that Mary is in there so that we can get the pick sent off to her as soon as possible. So we're going to be jumping into the next video of the night. And this is again one of those that I'm going to have a little look and see what was requested over on Patreon, because I was messing around with the Halloween stuff, trying to get rid of it, so I didn't have a lot of time to access the Patreon page, but we will have a little look at what we've got going on here. I'm going to pick one out at random, and it looks like Melissa has requested the album version of Art Not Commerce. So that is what we're going to be taking a look at. And in order to see the album version, it means that we're going to look at myself going for a very long walk. And I hope you do enjoy this. It's my song called Art Not Commerce, and I'll see you guys after. Rock!
The places I have been, the faces I have seen, oh.
And there we have it. That was my song called Art Not Commerce, which you can get over at wingsofpegasus.com/store. You can download all of my songs individually. You can get my album over there as well called Persistence. There's also the Running Blind single. I was going to say signal, but I don't think there's much of a signal to do with it. But the single, if you want to get that as well, they're all available on iTunes and Amazon, but as I always say, it's better for me if you go to my website, because then I don't have to give them a percentage. So let's get the super chat window up on screen again, and let's get you guys up on screen again in the live chat room. I'm just going to address some of the, well, all of the donations over in the super chat window. I don't want to miss anybody out, but thank you Polly, who has donated $4.99, straight up donation there, and Paul as well. I don't think I've got this far. I want to make sure that I don't miss any. I did address Mary's one, and Paul has donated $5. Thank you, moderators. Let's spike those likes, everybody. Thank you again for that, Paul, and a great idea. We're at 365. We've gone crazy on the likes tonight, so thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up. And it's a Tuesday. What is going on? This sometimes happens on a Tuesday. Just a random spike of the likes, just in general. So, thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up. And we have Cher in the house, who has donated $9.99. And it's the guy saying thank you. So, thank you for that, Cher. And Karen is in the house as well and has donated $5. Thank you for that, Karen. The message is, hi Phil, I find your sharing your musical journey to be inspirational. You remind me that one's perseverance will indeed prevail. Thanks, Karen. So thank you for that donation and for the kind words as well. I think that if you have a passion for something, just persistence and perseverance and pretty much just not listening to anybody saying that you can't do something, if you've got enough passion for it, and I think having a passion for something is also an important thing in order to be self-aware. So especially in music, if you've got a passion for music and you really want to do it and you want to improve, then you should practice every day, whether it be singing, whether it be playing, even just, I practiced maybe an hour a day for singing, and I still practice as much as possible, and I would do that consistently, probably for about 3 years. I did that probably 6 nights a week. I did have a rest day, but if there's something that you really do want to improve at, then just practice it a hell of a lot, as much as you can. And also, when I say be self-aware, what I mean is record yourself, listen to yourself singing, because a lot of people try to learn to sing and never record themselves and listen to themselves back to see if they are getting better, if they are hitting pitches accurately. You can even go to the point of playing a note on your guitar and just you can get apps now that show you the pitch that's being hit. So tune up your guitar, play any note on that guitar. For the sake of argument, say that you play an A, and then you will see it register on the app, and then try and sing that note, and it will show you a line of how close you are to that note. So nowadays, there's so much that you can do in order to increase or improve your pitch accuracy, because so much of singing is singing on pitch, because some great singers don't even use a stylistic vibrato, they just have a dead-on pitch, and that is what they're great at doing, just hitting those pitches dead on. And I'm not talking about auto-tune here, I'm talking about doing it naturally, just hitting really close to the pitches. And you'll find that when you do get an app that you then get shown where the note is, and if you hold a note, it will have a straight line for as long as you hold that note for. You will see that the note moves up and down either side of an A, for example, and you're not applying vibrato, but that's naturally what will happen. You'll be close to the note, but you'll never be dead on straight. When it's dead on straight and it never moves, that is auto-tune. That is a computer snapping the note and not letting it move. Whereas there's always a variation in note in all the greatest singers who aren't auto-tuned. They're never pitch perfect, dead on pitch for the whole duration of the note. So anyway, thank you for that, Karen, and also Tim, who has donated $5 as well. Thank you for this, Tim. The message is 283 likes, you win, you're the new president. And we're going to try and stay away from the whole president and politics thing, as promised earlier in the live stream. But thank you for that, Tim. And we're now at 374, so it's almost 100 likes on from Tim's post there and donation. So thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up. And Sue has donated $20. Thank you for that, Sue. A straight up donation. Orlando has donated $2 again. Thank you for this, Orlando. The message is, Share P asks, do you Led Zeppelin? Do you do Led Zeppelin? Sorry, slightly misread that. But Led Zeppelin are on the channel here somewhere, unless it's been removed. I'm talking about an analysis video. I haven't done any Led Zeppelin covers. I think the analysis videos, unfortunately, Led Zeppelin are one of those bands where the copyrights tend to be quite strict. So I might have done a few analysis videos that might have been blocked. I haven't checked on them, but if you can't find any Led Zeppelin on the channel, then I assure you it's just because they've been blocked, and I have done them in the past. I think maybe 3 videos on Led Zeppelin. So maybe have a little search for British Guitarist and Led Zeppelin, type that in, and you should be able to find an analysis video, hopefully at least one. But thank you as well, and Orlando, thank you for telling me that about Share asking the question as well. Paul has donated $10 as well. Thank you for this, Paul. The message is, live stream, music and good company, politics where angels fear to tread. Thank you for that, Paul. And Paul is a previous pick winner, so congratulations on winning that. And we have JPRPH1 who has donated $4.99, and it's the guy jumping around doing the celebration, so thank you for that with his party blower thing. Angela has donated $4.99. That's a straight up donation. Thank you for that, Angela. Orlando's donated again $5. Thank you again, Orlando. And Patty has donated $4. Thank you for that straight up donation. And Positive Buoyancy has donated $5. Thank you for that. And we've got a mic drop going on with the guy in the picture, but that's the first time I think that we've seen Positive Buoyancy in the house. If you are new to the live streams, just introduce yourself in the live chat room, say hello, and everyone else will say hello to you. It's a great community in there, and it's a community that's just growing and growing, and it's just such a great place to be on a Tuesday night and a Saturday night. So thank you, Positive Buoyancy, for that donation. Lisa has donated $2 as well. Thank you for this, Lisa. The message is, just happy to be here with my friends tonight, with a smiley face. So thank you for joining us, Lisa, and thank you everyone. I know that Lisa's here regularly, one of the regulars in the live stream, as well as Orlando, who has donated $5 again. Thank you for this. Message is, do you know why guitar shops ban Stairway to Heaven? So thank you for this, and this is from Wayne's World, if you haven't seen the movie, where they go to the guitar shop or the music store and Stairway to Heaven is banned. Nowadays, it would be banned on copyrights, probably, but I don't think I've been in a shop where it's probably one of those things. As soon as someone starts playing Stairway to Heaven, everybody knows the Wayne's World movie, so they all think that you shouldn't be allowed to play it, or for some reason it is frowned upon, but I don't know why it is. I think it was something that was probably just a thing that caught on in the 80s maybe with Wayne's World and the whole movie, and then everyone didn't play Stairway to Heaven in music shops and guitar shops. But anyway, thank you, Orlando, for that. And Subversively Surreal has donated $4.99. Thank you for that again. Good Germans equals people who pretended not to notice all that the Nazi regime violence upon the population with a stop. Do not be one. Stop fascism now. So we've got a little bit political there. And this is one of the things that the guidelines over on the wingsofpegasus.com site will be able to sort out. But I think it is important as well to know about history, things that went on, and not deny things that happened in history as well, because they have been widely reported. And we're not going to get political, but pretty much from that standpoint, I think if people deny that things happened in the past when they obviously did happen because they were so widely reported on, and so many people wouldn't make up stuff about the past and all have conveniently, somehow flukily, just all said or told the same story, and all of their stories link up and are the same story factually, and it can be cross-referenced. So yeah, I just think that, yeah, things have happened, bad things have happened in the past, so it's very important to recognize that they have happened. But then, as a generation now, hopefully, fingers crossed, moving forward, we're starting to learn a little bit more and adapt and evolve to realize that we don't have to start hating each other. I always think about humans should be focusing on how humans can move forward and stay alive as much as possible, even to the point where if we know at some point our sun's going to run out, we should be focusing on if there's other planets that we can go to and technologies in order to evolve to make sure that the human race can thrive and survive. But ultimately, first of all, you've all got to get on and realize that we're all the same. And it doesn't matter if somebody's standing on that bit of land or this bit of land, it's the same earth. It just so happens that it's separated over millions of years, so now people think that it wasn't the same piece of earth to begin with, but it was. So everything that we stand on, it's all the same. It doesn't matter if you're standing over there or I'm standing over here. We're all human. But anyway, let's move on. Ray has donated $100. Thank you so much for this, Ray. Another very kind donation and very much appreciated. The message is, music is my sanctuary. Thank you for sharing your love of music and musicians with us all. So no problem, Ray. Thank you so much for all of your support and that very kind donation. And Michael has donated $5 and says, I agree, in-house. So thank you for that, Michael. And Michael will be on that wheel next week saying I agree. But also, guys, if you want to type I agree in the live chat room to be part of the Pick Roulette next week, then now's a good time to do it, because we will be wrapping up the stream pretty soon, but the live chat room is on screen at the moment. So it's a very good time for you guys to type in there, slightly lower down in there, to say that you agree. Type it in capital letters so that Carla can see you want to be part of that Pick Roulette next week. And I'm just going to scroll this down a bit just so we maximize the amount of I agrees that can be seen if anybody hasn't done that yet. So thank you as well, Black Cougar 1959, who has donated $5. The message is, it's good to be back to my happy place. Hello, way cool wingers. So everybody say a massive hello to Black Cougar 1959. And I'm sure everybody echoes those sentiments of Black Cougar 1959 just waving back at you. And thank you, Lisa, as well, who has donated $5 again. The message is, in our comments, you look like you're running away from home. Laugh out loud with a smiley face. And that is what it could be interpreted as, if you want to look at it in that way. Some of the lyrical content kind of leans towards that, going in your own direction and walking away from everybody else who's telling you not to do what you want to do. But anyway, that is just a little bit of a meaning behind that song and the lyrical content. Hopefully in that video you can read the lyrics in the background so that it might make a little bit more sense on that from that standpoint. But anyway, Linda Z is in the house and has donated $10. Thank you for that, Linda. The message is, you were recently asked what your first rock t-shirt was, which was a tough question. This should be easier. What is the oldest rock t-shirt you own right now? And it's got to be an old Van Halen tour shirt. And it's so old that I don't wear it because I cut off the sleeves from it, and now it's really faded on the front. You can just about make out that it's Van Halen, but that was something that I got from eBay. So it was one of those that was already kind of faded, but I like the faded look. But yeah, so it would have to be Van Halen. That is the oldest one. And I can't even remember, or I think the back of it is actually so faded, or you can't actually see which tour it was. But yeah, it was a very old Van Halen shirt. So there we go. That was not my first shirt, but the oldest one, because I got it on eBay. So thank you for that, Linda Z. Karen has donated $2. And Karen says, Phil, Chipper says, hi. Cheers, Karen. So we have Chipper in the house, and everybody knows Chipper by now from the last live streams. So hello, Chipper. I hope everything's going well in your bird world, and however that does. And you might have seen in either the last live stream or the stream before, we had Chipper actually on top of a Wings of Pegasus album, and yeah, managed to get up there just for the photo. But look out for that. You can go back and watch those live streams. They are all available here on the channel. Also, we have Laura in the house, and I just want to scroll down. I'm going to have to actually move this down so we can see. And Laura has donated $4.99. Thank you for this, Laura. The message is, Phil, thanks for taking us away from all the mess in the world. So thank you, Laura, for that. No problem at all. And if you guys want to head over to the Wings of Pegasus supporters group over on Facebook, then Laura will be over there. Vince will be over there as well. You'll be allowed into that group. And you'll also be part of the after stream, or should I say, it's the after show or after stream party, the live stream party after the live streams happened. But I'm giving it an even longer title now, that is hosted by Vince. So thank you for doing that, Vince, and also for linking me to all the pictures. And I know that Carla, you also linked me to the pictures, and Laura as well. Thank you for allowing me access to those in order to upload them to the software for tonight's live streams on Tuesday nights and Saturday nights. So guys, final call for typing I agree in the live chat room, because we're just about to wrap things up, and we hit 292 likes. Thank you everyone for joining in, hitting the thumbs up. Just so you can see, the target was 315 tonight. So we have obliterated that, and also the target for tonight's pick lottery, or the pick roulette, which used to be called the lottery, but it's now the pick roulette, which will happen next week, because we did hit the target of 320, which is up there. So thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up. You can still do that if you're watching this on catch up in the future. You can still hit that thumbs up. It does really help this channel to get out there, for the live streams to grow as well, and for the community to grow. So let's have a final look into the live chat room. We have Neil in there. Thank you guys for moderating. We have Mary, and everyone goes through really quickly now. Jennifer, Maida, Dwayne, RJ as well. Karen, Rick, Marcy is in the house. Chango, Chalemba, Deborah, and Orlando has just donated again, and I'll get to that in a second because I can't read it very quickly. But Linda C's still in there, Valerie as well, Black Cuda 1959, and Fred and Jennifer's still in the house, Lethea in there as well, and Ray says 397 likes. So thank you. So close to 400. Maybe I should try and drag this out to see if we can find 3 people to hit that thumbs up. It would be great to finish on a nice round 400 likes, which would be a crazy amount of likes. We will see if there are 3 people that haven't hit that thumbs up yet. It would be much appreciated if you could do that. So we're looking just for 3 people to hit that thumbs up. And we had another donation from Orlando that went through. Let me just address that. The message was, my service is killing me tonight. I may have missed the last donation question I sent because I had to refresh YouTube. So thank you for that, Orlando. And I think we did get that previous donation. Let me just scroll up a little bit. And it might have been a while ago, and it was the Stairway to Heaven one. So hopefully that's the one that you're referring to. But thank you, Orlando, for that. And sorry to hear that your service is killing you on the internet. Hopefully this is all fine for everybody. We did just jump up, by the way, to 406 likes. So we've smashed 400 tonight. Thank you so much, guys, for doing that thumbs up. It's massively appreciated. And Orlando, thank you again for that donation. Hopefully this stream's been going okay. I am using the new internet service provider where we tend not to get the circle of death that loads, because it's a little bit more reliable. So fingers crossed it's going to be fine for just the end of the live stream. Just to say that Judy has donated $5 as well. Thank you for that, Judy. The message is, bless your beautiful hide wherever you may be. So thank you for that, Judy. And Ray has just popped in for a $5 donation as well. Thank you again for that, Ray. The message is, 400 likes, you are loved, Phil. So thank you for that, Ray, and everybody in the live chat room tonight for just joining me, because I know that it is a very busy night, especially over in the USA with the elections gone going on over there. So thank you everyone for tuning in during such an important night, but also for hitting the thumbs up, and all of you guys in the super chat window as well, for all of your support during these live streams and all of your donations. It makes such a huge difference to everything that I do, allowing me to just keep the channel going and keep everything moving forward, improve my internet, and also put all of these things on the screen, being able to have more time to spend on the live streams. For example, doing the Halloween one on Saturday, I had more time to do that because of all of your support on the channel and everything that you do here over on Patreon as well. Thank you guys at the bottom of the screen. You do pop up in the super chat window as well. I definitely noticed that, but thank you for all of your support, allowing me to do these live streams and making them look a little bit more professional than just holding a phone, because you guys have allowed me to just get all this software and learn how to use it, having the time to learn how to use it in the first place. That's a whole nother side of things. But thank you everyone for joining me tonight, for hitting that thumbs up. You can still hit that thumbs up right at the end of the live stream, but also if you are part of the catch-up crew, the thumbs up still count. They do help these live streams to get out there even more. So we're going to be calling it to a night now. I'm going to be heading off to Patreon. I'll be working my way through the messages over there. If you want to head over to Patreon yourself, or get your name at the bottom of these live streams and join up over on Patreon, it's www.wingsofpegasus. Well, actually, it's patreon.com/wingsofpegasus. I might have a link that I can show just to clarify what the site is. Make sure you put the patreon.com before the /wingsofpegasus. You can head over there, become a patron, and you can message me directly over there. I'm always there every night. I'm pretty much updating you guys every night with a new post, and I will respond to all the messages every day on there. So you can send me a message over on Patreon if you want to. You can head over there. But thank you everyone just for joining me on these live streams, and I'm going to be streaming again Saturday night, so look out for that one. And fingers crossed everything will go well, whatever you're voting for you. I know there's going to be a 50-50 split whether it's going to go for the person you voted for or not, but I hope it all goes well just in general. And I'll probably have the TV on because there is Sky News reporting on it, just to see what happens over in the USA, because it's all interesting to keep up to date with everything that is going on around the world. But I will maybe be tuning into that after I've done the messages on Patreon, Facebook and emails as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Try to stay safe. Follow the instructions of your government, whatever they're telling you to do, wearing a mask, isolating, or going into lockdown as we are here in the UK. Try to stay as safe as possible, and I'll see you guys again live on Saturday night for another live stream, but also at the analysis video, which will be coming up on Thursday night. So look out for that. Subscribe, hit that notification bell to make sure that you get notified for all of the videos, so that you'll never miss an analysis video or live stream as well. So thank you everyone for joining me. I will catch you guys later. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Rock!